My hair grows back fast, so I can only imagine that Salt's dwarf hair. It's like the body's like, something is not right. Our face is cold, and it just fixes it.
Oh, that's
it's a defense mechanism.
Just pop.
Like, what's that? I don't have television, so I watch commercials so rarely. What's that commercial where there's like a beard growing competition?
I don't watch TV either.
Oh shit! I saw it once and I could not stop laughing.
You're talking to the wrong crowd right here. I think we're all Netflix homies. And
yeah, pretty much.
So real.
Football games.
All right, well, people at home, if you know what I'm talking about, you just want to send an email to Matt, because I'll
just
forget.
put it in the comments.
Yeah, even better.
If you know what he's talking about, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter.
God damn it, Jonathan! We have never said that once.
Yeah.
All of our videos.
God damn it! I was trying to be like, I'm not selling out. I'm not doing that.
No. We're
Yeah,
not.
no, he's dropped from the group. We'll get another healer.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, it's all right, John.
GMPC.
Yeah, you were cool for a little while, but man,
Push her off the castle.
Just a prank, bro.
it's like you're done. All right, I'm bringing you guys back. It's not quite aligned up. Oh, I guess I could hide it, huh? That's too late. No, it's not. Hidden.
Wait,
Damn it! I missed it.
what happened a second ago?
It's the interior now. He exposed the interior.
No, but a second ago it was the exterior, and then the interior appeared over it, and then the black boxes did.
Yeah, because he switched the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Map. Yeah, and now he.
It's just very large files, like load sections at a time. Also, so you're like, "Whoa, what was that?"
Oh, way to like hide it with another map rather than the black boxes. Like, that would be so cool.
Like, I have another map on it actually. One second.
But yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Like, it's not. It wouldn't be.
I have a little.
Oh yeah. So you check that
I have
out.
an overlay on it right now.
Okay, cool. So I did see what I thought I saw, which is just this section changed, and I thought that was neat.
Pretty much. All right. So you guys can move your characters up to that edge if you want.
Up to past the edge
Black
here, are you
edge?
talking?
Coming, Sarian?
There you go. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, right there. It's fine.
Just right up
All right, two 20-foot tall, 8-foot wide archways connect this chamber to the lower courtyard. No, that's wrong. I apologize. I'm shitty at this.
Boo.
Boo.
No, you're not so bad.
Shut up. All right. Fuck.
Imagine this would really suck to do like offline. I don't know how you would do a map this size on a whiteboard.
Dude, I don't know either. It just really
print
sucks.
this out one sheet at a time.
Okay.
Have you guys checked out the rules for Numenera?
What's that?
It's an RPG. It's by Monty Cook, who was quite instrumental in 3.5 at one time. But it's, as many fantasy things are, it's actually set in the so ridiculously far future that they've forgotten technology. But so you can mix, there's a type of magic in the world which might actually be magic, or it might be manipulating nanobots. But there's also definitely cybernetic things, but it's super far future. But what's interesting is the all ranges in the game are done in a way that obliviates the need for maps. All ranges are done in short range, which implies in a turn.
That's 13th
Long
age
range.
too.
Was that?
13th age is like that too.
Oh, is it? I've never.
Yeah. It's
encountered that one.
engaged, and then other distances. I mean, it's nice, but it's fun to look at maps, I feel.
I like maps.
All right.
I agree. But I think that it's. Yeah.
Anyways, you guys get up to a door. It is
two really big doors, right?
It is shut. Yes.
So they're 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going that close.
So the is the
Hinge
door
is about
handle,
10
like-
feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
stack
do
on top of each other, open this up like Rugrats.
So there's nobody else in the courtyard. The only thing we've seen so far is the 4
It's
ogres.
cold, man. Everyone's indoors. But yes,
Okay.
there's just ogres.
All right, that's fair.
Alright,
I've got the maul, and if you guys get me up high enough, I'll come down on the hinge and try and knock the pin out.
how much do you weigh?
A good 250 probably,
250.
and plus the plate mail, probably like 400. 400, I don't know.
So on your inventory page, it should actually have like a total. No, it won't count your weight. It's just the amount of gear you're carrying.
Well, why don't can we just try and open the door?
All right. Well,
is
my
it-
lift is 360. So yeah, I
What
can
if we
lift you.
knock?
I can lift him up to the
So
the latch
Yeah, why don't we lift him up to the latch there and see?
because it's about 10 feet. I'm 6'1". You're about 4 to 5 feet, closer to 5. No.
So I'm
Back?
probably like 6.
I'm voting for knocking.
Well, knocking just seems.
Well, the thing about knocking is if we knock, when the door is opened, there will be a person on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Whereas if we just open the door ourselves, there might not be someone on the other side of it.
But if that person is a frost
Giant.
giant that is angry at the cultists, we could be all like, "Hey, we want to kill them too. Let's help."
What if it's a frost giant who loves the cultists and is angry at people who are here to infiltrate the castle?
Then maul to the nuts, I guess.
But Saren,
Actually, that's
give me
not
a
a
boost,
terrible
Saren.
plan. Yeah.
Give me a boost here. Let me at
Alright.
least just open the door up.
Okay.
So are you opening it or are you?
Yeah. Saren's gonna boost me.
I'm gonna go ahead and boost. Yeah.
All right. It starts opening, creaking, and you hear a ding, 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 ding.
You are kidding me.
Who's there? You hear a voice echoing.
I climbed up this beanstalk.
Yes. Quick! Someone yell "Fee Fi Fo Fum!" Distract him.
I'm just gonna hide. Is it 2 doors here?
Yeah, I will open up, since you opened up a door, I'll open up the next one. You are open the first one, you can go in.
That's not actually what I'd even. I meant actually if this was 2 doors or 1 large one. I see what you're.
It's 2 doors,
Oh,
going
it's
in
two-
succession.
Oh yeah, I totally thought
like an
they were
airlock.
side-by-side doors, like an airlock. Those clever frost giants. Look at that. Okay, so we're
all right, let's pop this pin.
I mean, someone asked who's there.
The door starts opening.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
No, I'm gonna back off.
Alright.
I want to actually hide behind the open door here. I'm not sure how it opened, but Saren, I'm not sure you want to be on the front line. If
Are you guys just going to attack?
yeah, of course I want to be like.
I don't think
you're
we
right.
should.
Walt, come up here. Help me out.
We should try and
Oh,
talk
no?
our way out of this
That's
first.
weird.
All right. And who are you? You's no little human I've seen before.
we must be lost. We're looking for Rosmere.
Come with me.
Well, if you could just point us in the direction.
No, you come.
Who is our host?
You don't know your host?
We're
No,
very
I'm asking
stupid.
you.
We're not nearly as
Yeah.
smart as you.
Nah,
Who?
you
What
are
are you?
right. Come with me. He will be glad to see you.
Oh my.
DM.
What?
What are they?
They're ogres. These guys are ogres.
Okay.
But you
Sorry,
see
I was
a
zoomed so far
towering
out.
figure ahead of you. a giant. You've never seen one before, except maybe Casalt. You recognize this as a cloud giant. Let me show you this.
Check that out.
Yeah, not a frost giant.
Still Greco-Roman themed. Look at him.
Talk him into taking his castle back. That's all I'm saying.
Who are you? Well, they escort you. They don't, unless you guys give resistance. They escort you to be in front.
I'd say that's fine.
All right.
I definitely have my my rapier out and my shield, but
You only one of you looks like the cult. Who are you? Why have you disturbed me?
Apologize, my lord. We actually appear to be lost.
Lost.
These were new initiates.
Make a deception. Okay, 1 second.
Nice.
deceptive as shit.
Initiates, huh? What do you want? You are in the wrong space.
Could you direct us to the right space then, my lord?
Of course. Go back from whence you came to your barracks, which are located on, in map terms, the far right corner of the upper courtyard. Kind of where the ogres were practicing.
I thank you greatly. Is that where Resmir is? I was told to meet with her and bring the new initiates to her.
Make an insight check, everyone. At the vault and see if any. Ooh, very nice, Sarian.
Yeah.
And everyone except Casalt sees like he smelled something foul whenever you mention Resmir. Yes, she is. She is the middle housing area outside of this tower.
Okay.
Go to her if you wish. Take your business elsewhere.
Definitely going to nudge DeVault in the ribs, be like, huh?
Oh yeah, no,
It was made pretty
but-
obvious. I would tell him as well that if he wants, I have an idea, and that would be that Resmir is the black. I'm wearing black dragon armor. Call me Callus the Black, and I'm willing to help the giants overthrow Resmir. And then I'll take my forces.
Oh shit, you are wearing black dragon armor.
I am.
But
And,
here, established only one of us looks like a cultist.
Was
Well,
that me? Or
No,
was that...
I'm the only one in the robes, but we have our
Oh,
commander
yeah.
here.
I mean, you just let me know. But I'm Callus the Black, and I've come here to relieve Resmir from
Alright, we should
duty.
probably stop discussing this out loud and just get
Yeah.
on with the deception.
That's fair.
No, I mean, Casalt, go ahead with it.
My deception is
yeah,
terrible, but
That doesn't matter.
You're like a rogue. You're a fighter. Go
That
for it.
tries to
Take the
rogue it.
lead. It'll make more sense if you.
What are your names? What are your allegiances?
My allegiance is to my lord over here.
I am Callus the Black, and I am here to relieve Resmir from her
Deception.
duties. All right, come on, boys, we got this. We got this. Come on, baby. Oh!
Wow. Crushed it.
You're lying to me.
Dang, he's good.
Damn.
There's no line to this guy then.
I guess
Wait.
I don't know why you think I'm lying. I absolutely hope to see Resmir fall. Don't you want her out of this place?
He picks up his mace.
My lord.
The ball on the end of it is bigger than you. And he-
My lord. We have made a mistake and we apologize. But I've noticed that the moment we lied to you, it was not till we compounded our mistake. I'm gonna move forward. That you drew your weapon.
Like, he's not swinging it at you. He puts it down
Yeah.
right in front of you, and it completely covers up Casalt.
We are Resmir's enemies. My name is Sarian Tull.
You are speaking the truth now. I have heard of this name. Your description matches this, kind of.
We have come here.
Oh, it's the name. Damn it.
We've come here to end the threat of Resmir and hopefully of the cult of Tiamat. I feel, although we only just met, that this is not entirely against your own purpose. I also can't help but knowing the glowing runes and the enchained flame behind you.
You are... Never mind that, but you are enemies of the cult, you say.
We are.
We've slain many of their number. I apologize for the deception, my lord. Without knowing where the allegiances lie here, it is delicate ground to walk upon.
He nudges the ogres. Let's see. Yeah,
made a
he just,
massive mistake.
you close the doors behind us and leave. I can handle myself if this turns sour. And the ogres just have a smirk on their face. They close the doors and they leave. Now we can talk business, my friend.
That's a good way to start.
So, you are enemies of this cult. I can handle the cult overall, you see. But, just in case, you should know that they are entirely serious about making dragons a power along the coast again. Can you imagine the nerve? Giants. Yes, giants stomp out dragons traditionally. We cannot let this pass.
Nor can we. If such a plan is an affront to you and your honor, why is Resmir to be found here, a host in your castle?
There's a saying that you have to keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Well, you're not wrong there.
What Resmir doesn't know is I have a whole army of giants being amassed in the spine of the world, while I help them gather this treasure. We will strike eventually and destroy this cult. So I play along for now.
What if we were to accelerate things a bit, to strike a blow to this cult here and now that might delay their plans even further, give you more time?
Yes, Resmir is quite powerful for one of the little ones. She is a cursed half-dragon. As he spits, I would squash her like a bug if she didn't suit my interest.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't have the intervention of your giants against us, and if you can point us in the direction, we've become pretty decent at dispatching members of the cult. Wouldn't even necessarily fall back to you in case, not that you'd be worried about the cult retaliating against you, but it can be difficult politically.
Alright, so what are you doing, Casalt?
I'm studying him for 1 minute, and I'd like to know if he is my equal, superior, or inferior. What?
He is your superior.
No, wait.
No, I haven't finished. Just
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he's my equal, superior, or inferior. And then Kevin just started laughing. Of course I know he's my superior, but at least I'm getting numbers. Total class levels, if any, and fighter class levels, if any.
Like challenge rating? Do you know that?
I think you just have to respond with one of the 3 words: equal, superior, or inferior, and total class level or fighter class level. if any?
Um,
AKA, I get to know if he's a fighter. At the very least.
All right, he
See, my
is your
inferior?
superior, and
At total class levels,
total class levels.
is superior. And then fighter class levels, does he have any? And is he my superior?
no fighter class levels. So any other fire class levels I tell you about, or just levels I tell you about, and
No,
anything
those
else?
are the two. My other choices would have been strength, dex, con, AC, or current hit points, and I already assumed he was my superior in all of those. So I at least got to know if he was a fighter this way.
He is not a fighter. At least it doesn't say.
This is such a lame ability. Know your enemy, man. It should, like, if it gave me like +2 against him or something like that after I studied him for a minute. Okay, now we're talking. But
He's
just
not
to
a
know-
fighter, but he's still a giant, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's wielding a giant ass mace. It's like, what the, I don't know.
see,
Morningstar,
I think
sorry.
you actually didn't necessarily. You did that in a way that's like very. You can actually get a lot of information with this power, but as I just typed, like I think the idea that you get like a subclass power at like 3 and 7, and I can't remember what the next level is. Yeah, 15. They're not very balanced at all.
How do you get more information from that? I don't even get to know the number. I don't even get an integer. I get
Okay, for example,
it's like a 3-option binary statement.
yeah, but it
Equal,
actually might have
superior,
been more
inferior.
useful to the party to ask his dexterity score in relation to yours, because we
That would've
already
been-
know he's
Or strength.
strong.
Oh yeah.
I know, but I have like 10. I'm telling you, he probably has more dex than me. But I guess that would have been interesting to know. I'll study him for another minute. I have unlimited uses.
Yeah,
Another
that's
thing
fine.
is, being that, and this could be sort of interesting, except your armor class is quite high. Would have been armor class.
Yeah,
Current hit
that's
points,
fair.
of course, he's going to have more because he's
Yeah.
one monster. And
Really, I wanted to know if he was a fighter. So that was my clever use of that one. But okay, one more minute. I'm going to keep studying, and then I'll ask about dex and AC.
Okay. So, anyways, back to the normal thing. I believe the
yeah,
vault was
actually,
saying
would
something.
be. It is kind of.
All right.
It is kind of a little bit lame that like you can't.
Enough of that,
like-
though. Enough of that. Let's get back to the actual role playing here, and we can describe it more in 1 minute. The vault. You were saying something?
Totally broke my line of thought. Probably something along the lines of, no, I think we had just finished off with that he was keeping the friends close, enemies closer. Oh, politically.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
That
it was.
ending politically, that we could dispatch of her. We've become pretty adept at removing members of this cult.
We had also established that oh, that's what it was. Actually, he was about to tell us what's so troublesome about Resmir.
She was strong for a little one.
Yeah.
Is that all he said? I thought he was gonna
essentially, he could squash her like a bug if she didn't suit his interest. Lel, are you doing anything during this?
No, I can't really think of anything. I guess just why not? I guess I'll do insight to make sure he's not lying. I doubt he is, but all right.
Yeah, you doubt he is lying.
Yeah.
He is very truthful. He's not a deceptive. You're just taking this time to study him, just as Casalt has, and you've gleaned that deception is not his way, and he doesn't seem to be lying about anything that he said.
Alright,
Yeah.
so guys, I need to take care of this. The cats are fighting. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Be real fast.
Okay.
So if we dispatch Resmir, it serves our purposes. It serves your purposes. This kind of seems like a win-win all around.
There's also a dragon here.
There's a dragon here.
Yeah, it's down in the lower reaches as well.
Well,
How old is this dragon?
No, it's an adult, I think.
Oh,
is that another of keeping?
It's kind of the conspirator of this entire thing, really. Rezmir is its underling. So if your plan is to take a blow to a cult, the White Dragon might be the best way around that.
I'm not sure we're equipped to take out a White Dragon.
Well, the White Dragon will come regardless if
Rezmir's under attack.
If Rezmir is under attack.
Will Rezmir come if the dragon's under attack?
Maybe eventually. It takes a while to get down there, though.
Any possibility in your...
I have to fly
Delighting her?
this. I have to stay here and make sure no one, and I mean no one, touches my precious, beautiful woman. And as he kind of caresses the castle itself.
So, we have a reason to believe that this thing that he's protecting is basically the magical source that flies the castle.
Yes.
And if that source was to be extinguished from a very great height, we could kill everybody at one foul swoop.
Ourselves included.
We've got wyverns, and
let's not talk about this right now because you're all
sorry.
You can vocalize this internally to yourself, but to no one else.
You can see my equal, superior, or inferior on Dex score of 10 or AC of 20.
He is your superior on Dex score and inferior on AC.
At least he's my inferior on 1. Okay, if we keep going for another minute, I'll just keep studying.
Yeah. So
in theory, if we were to go into the caves below, I assume that's where the dragon dwells.
Because
Yes.
it went up.
And that's where all the treasure is too.
Would you desire to fight this dragon?
If there was no cultists elsewhere on this castle, then yes. Of course, there are 2 red wizards of Thay here as well.
Wow.
Goodness.
Asbara,
That's a
Jos,
big gun.
and another one.
This place is the worst.
No, this is about to get fun. The Vault the Dragon Slayer does have a nice ring to it.
Doesn't it though? Like it has.
Rath Modar and Asbara Jos are the 2 red wizards here.
So we would have to... You're saying any assault on Rezmir, though, or any real alert from Rezmir, and her dragon would come.
I will keep the alert from sounding, because I control everything here. I control the alert, the calm, the defense mechanisms. I control everything
Interesting.
from this room. Me and my wife.
Oh.
So if we were to assault
You're a very lucky giant.
ourselves, we would be assured that there'd be no alarm sounding or anything like that.
As far as magical alarms, correct. I cannot help if a cultist raises an alarm of their own.
No, absolutely.
And of course, as much as it pains me to say it, myself and the 2 ogre guards would be the only ones in on this. I could not delay any of the other ogres out there. I could not belay my information to them, as it would be a risk.
We certainly understand.
And if they came to the aid of any of the cultists, as they are trained to do for now, then I cannot help you. So I would choose your battles wisely.
So we either get an adult white dragon or an army of wizards and Rezmir and ogres and god. Well.
If we kill Rezmir, will we be able to trust that you and your ogres will combat the rest of the cultists and the dragon.
Like I said, I cannot leave this chamber until all the cultists are gone. If they were to mess with something here, this entire place could crash.
Oh, wow.
I will stay locked behind these doors and hold out while you defeat the cultist.
That seems to be our only way. I can't imagine.
But I will take you to my people in the spine of the world if you do that. And we will go from there as to fight the cult of the dragon.
That would be excellent.
Do you even know where this treasure goes?
The treasure
Not an
goes
idea.
somewhere?
Yes, it
We
goes
saw it
to the
here.
Well of Dragons.
Yeah.
That's where all the treasure is. There's got to be millions upon millions of gold there already.
And that's what they're using to summon Tiamat?
Yes. But that was far away. If we take this gold, kill this dragon, kill Resmir, and take this sky castle away from them, then it would be a mighty blow indeed.
All right.
Cut off one of the 5 heads.
Is there any type of passphrase we could say to your ogres that they would know that not to attack us, perchance?
Yes, do not use that stupid eye shine Tiamat shit. Instead, Hell Blagothkus,
You.
which is my name.
Right.
How do you spell that?
Blagothkus.
We put that in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will.
All right. If you can direct us. Oh, it's Blood. Yeah, I mean, if you can direct us towards Resmir, I think our best chance is going to be to try and wipe her out quickly. The Red Wizards.
They are quite dangerous,
I
and
didn't-
they are crucial to the plot of Rising Tiamat.
Are they?
Can I
always
make a history check about the Red Wizards?
Sure. What do you want to know?
I want to know if...
Do you know anything about them?
Yeah.
The easiest. If they have a history.
'Cause I-
They're the neutral ones, right?
Well, they used to be known as the Red Wizards of Thay.
that's right.
They have allegiances to various demons and devils.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think there's also a big important bit about them being necromancers, which I feel is important at this moment.
Yeah, they have notorious and nefarious spellcasting ruling class of the inhospitable but well-inhabited country of Thay. They're slavers, demonologists, and magical experimenters. And they
Okay.
used to be feared by most of Faerun.
Used to
So
be.
essentially the worst kinds of dudes.
Yeah,
Why are they not feared now? Doesn't say.
It's.
I don't know.
Looking up, I'm not well versed in the changes between 4th and 5th edition as far as
Mhm.
Forgotten Realms lore.
No, that's that. Totally reasonable.
Well, in 4th edition, they released a whole book on Forgotten Realms, like the changes and everything, and they haven't released anything like that for 5th edition that I've seen.
I mean, as far as
Okay.
I know with Thay, I mean, they're still feared, but it's more of there just aren't nearly as many of them, and hence why they've kind of dipped away into
They-
obscurity after the spell plague or something like. I don't know
Yeah,
what age we're in.
they're essentially they became few because something, the spell plague essentially, but that was 3.5 that happened essentially, I think at the end of 3.5 to go to 4th, and the Red Wizards' dark plots came back to haunt them, and many of the Order's enemies took the opportunity caused by the people to assault the many enclaves the Red Wizards had. So eventually they were hunted down and slaughtered. And so
Interesting.
very few individuals associate the name Red Wizard. they still hold themselves Red Wizards, but they don't call themselves Red Wizards of Thay anymore, as they are kind of in a loose confederacy now.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why, like, when you guys first saw Asbara Joss, way back when, you know, you're like, yeah, you got a shaved head, he looks Thay, and he's very outcast looking, and people normally don't like Thayans because of everything that's been going on down there the past 100 years or so.
Interesting. Okay.
So, essentially, you know that they're very talented wizards, but they're just very bad, like, very talented, but you don't want to mess with them.
I think that justified my knowledge check, so,
yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Very good.
Let's pursue Resmir and hope we don't run into wizards.
If you guys are well rested, I offer my quarters here. No one comes in here except Resmir from time to time to talk to me.
Well, could we ambush Resmir when she comes in here?
Ooh, I would rather not, you see.
I understand. I mean, if we fail, then all of a sudden the blame gets shifted on you. And
not
then,
only that, if my wife Escarota here, you see, she is the power source for this castle. If she was to become damaged in any way during the fight.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Yes.
No, you've certainly helped enough. I actually believe we are fairly well rested, but we kind of came into this with the assumption of taking down Resmir, and had no real desire to be half prepared, so to speak. Well, what's the plan, guys? Do we want to see if we can't locate her based on Logothicus's directions?
Yeah, he gives you the lowdown. You guys can know where everything is now. Here's the question: do we want to play for one more hour, or do we want to stop here before any of the shit goes down?
It's probably a good time to stop, I would think, because
if we're about to do a massive assault, I just don't want to do another 12:30 night, honestly.
Yeah, I got you.
No, I agree. It's been a very long day for me already. And it doesn't seem like it's a good stopping point. It's not forced. Like we just made a major revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and stop here for night.
Okay, then.
I'm being legit. We have wyverns, and we don't give a shit about anybody in this place. Obviously, we would lose all the treasure, but we could crash this motherfucker into the earth.
And
honestly, but we need a space to discuss that plan.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that would be
out of game. That's what Sarian's thinking too. He's thinking these giants claim that they want to conquer the Sword Coast as well. So it's not like
No, they didn't.
They want to take out the pole.
They want to crush the dragons. They want to be their rightful place and prevent Tiamat from rising up, essentially.
Okay, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I just got that it was a race to conquer the Sword Coast. Okay.
All right, dragons down here, right?
Yeah.
Giants can conquer the dragons, but this dwarf has to take out those giants. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he's a dwarf. That's just fair.
It's true. Like if that's what you can attempt.
Love. Yep, crash his love, break his heart, and kill him in one foul swoop. Oh.
You have to get past them first.
I mean, I think if we could like bar that door or something, I don't know, but you know, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but his AC is lower than mine. I feel decent about going around.
Yeah, but if his hit points are like 12,000, you know,
his hit points are pretty up there.
I don't think it'll be like 12,000.
Can you tell hit points?
Probably a couple hundred for sure, but.
Is it just superior, or is it like vastly superior? Is it graded like that?
Well, you wouldn't let us talk about that. But,
sorry. I wanted to get the role playing. You understand.
No, I totally understand. I'm just teasing you. No, it's just superior, but I think it should be, like, it should give a little bit more information because I mean it's a class power.
I know it's super late.
I got 2 level 2 spells and the ability to cast spells and combat at 7th level, and he got the ability to find out if someone's tougher than him, but not that much tougher.
All right. Let's add a couple of gradients here. You know, instead, like it's just being
Welcome to Salty Salt. How tough are you?
Yeah, exactly. How tough are you?
I kind of like the idea that, after 1 minute, you learn the guy's tougher. After 2 minutes, you learn a little bit narrower how tougher. Like, I'm not sure where that...
I was thinking like a graded system. Instead of there being 3, like inferior, equal, superior, there should be like vastly inferior, inferior, slightly inferior, equal, slightly superior, superior, vastly superior. Like in ranks for certain things.
Makes sense, I think.
Okay.
It's only
I'll add
related
that
in no way the party as a whole, right?
Because I was gonna say, there's a spell.
No, it's Jessica Salt.
Yeah, just me so far. It's people get first level spells that tell them way more information in terms of like actual numbers and shit than I get at 7th level for this class ability. Like I kind of want to know, like, I'd like HP to be like a 50, like a rounded to the closest 50th of their hit point total or something, like, so I could their vitality, or because that number would be helpful to me, I guess. The scores themselves, monsters have crazy numbers, so I mean that's a meta, I guess, but they have crazy numbers.
Yeah, no, this ability really feels like it's meant to be almost entirely flavorful and not functional. It's meant for you in a duel.
Well,
to know.
I mean, I could see it being somewhat useful, not so much for the hit points AC, stuff like that. If you could look at someone and know their dexterity, if they had a higher dexterity than you, then we might assume that particular character was a dexterity
like a small stat block, but that doesn't reveal a whole lot, but just a little bit.
Yeah,
well, I mean, we did get some of that. Like, he did ask dexterity, and we found out
inferior.
It was greater than 10. No, it was still
it's Dex is greater than 10, which is actually kind of impressive to know for a giant. But his armor class was less than, what, 20?
Yeah.
Which it gives us at least an upper maximum. Like, we know we can be hitting 20s.
All right. So guess what? It's like I'm there, I'm studying for a minute, and like, oh, okay, it's lower than 20. I just dropped the shield on the ground. I study him for another minute. And they're like, oh, did you drop your shield? I don't. It's like, don't bother me. I'm just staring at you intently.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Drops it again.
And then they just start stripping down.
Like, no. Anyways, I'm ending the stream here, or recording. So, goodbye, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Oh my God, no, Jonathan, no. I mean, yes, if you want to.